Oh, yeah. Alright, I think I can risk a rest here. He's on the way. I know, I know. It's true, man. I have too much stuff.
Do I look like a mule?
That's obnoxious, too. I should be able to... Right here, I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that without having to leave the inventory screen.
Thanks.
There's just no reason to have to do that, too. Minotaur size axes. Hey, listen, you know... Do you guys know how much I drive the economy?
Seen something.
Ooh, there's another Minotaur there. I drive the economy of these places, man. Without me, who knows how these people would survive. I you know, get all this stuff. I sell to them. I keep them restocked, you know.
I'm no expert.
So, I mean,
this looks valuable.
I'm critically important to their economy. Earthwarding Imperial Boots of the Warlord. The one that might be good for is him, but I think I'm... 22 armor value, 10 might, 100% protection against paralysis, yes. Vampire armor, almost level 4. 12% of the damage dealt into health. That's cool. Will and Resolve is up level 4. Star Silver Blade. Level 4, 6 level Endurance, Vitality, 24 damage fire. 14 melee, 6 perception, 5% chance to poison. The Demon Kiss. Smuggler's Jacket. 6 levels of dual wield, 6 levels of dodge, 22 evade value. Hi, cutie. Hi, my love.
Why did you close the door?
Because I'm streaming, because I'm on my channel.
Yeah, but here, I gave this for you.
Oh, thank you. I love Dad, Mom. Thank you, baby.
And I give Mommy, I love Mom, Dad.
Oh, very cool. This is what my daughter just gave me. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says, I love Dad, Mom. And then she gave my wife, I love Mom, Dad. Thank you, honey.
Mommy put it on her shirt.
Oh, you can put it on your shirt? It's a sticker?
Yeah, it's a sticky thing.
Where?
It's right here, but I guess that one's sticky.
Okay, well instead I'll put it like...
Okay. That's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
Why did you close?
You can lily the whale. That's fine. You can lily the whale. I wasn't trying to keep her in. You can let her up.
Why did you put her in here?
No, she was with me up in the office, and then when people came in, I just didn't want to make too much noise. So. You go ahead and open the door, because it'll make it cooler in here too. All right, cool. Where are we? Yes, there we go. You can leave the door open, baby, if you want. That's fine. Thank you. That was my daughter. Thank you, Shadow. Just wait till teenage. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she'll be a heartbreaker. She's a heartbreaker. She's a great kid, though. She is a sweet little girl. Oh my god. Hey.
Great! I needed to hit something.
That wasn't predictable. Really? Really?
Well, thank you for that. Yeah!
Wow.
We're being attacked from behind!
I noticed. Finally. Provoked. Finally. There. Okay, here we go. that time. Okay. Let's see. And let's go with lizard. One more of those, please. Hello, Governor. Yeah, I know. I know I will. No doubt. Sailing in the membrane. Dude. What? Whoa! What the heck was that? Okay. See, that's what I mean. I really don't understand these areas that, like, ugh, it's annoying. It's like I'm going along, it's just fine, and then, like, one round to the next, he's like, alright, insta-1 kill. I'm like, okay. If you say so. Alright, well, this time. This time, we'll get everything up there. I already did that. Really wish Sartex had a resurrect, so it wasn't just reliant upon Ervis not going down. Okay. I wonder if I can get a cyclone through there. I probably can't. It'd be pretty awesome if I could, so I'm gonna try. We're gonna save this as Have a poison cloud. Nope, won't let me do it. How about cyclone? What we'll do is we'll put this that way.
Something following us. Kill it.
Okay. Now, let's start this out right. This rifle missed. Celestial armor is gone. Not surprising. Let's see. Ow. Of course he's unconscious. Man, okay, let's see. Stunned. What freeze stunned? Don't actually remember what freeze stunned. Alright, well. What would be really awesome is if everybody wasn't stunned anymore. That'd be really awesome. Okay, let's see. Whew. There you go. Nice try with your damn ambushes again. The designers of this game are like, hey, you know what's awesome? Ambushes. Hey, Dragon Spirit, what's up, man? Do I have black bread? I'm not sure I know what that is, Nep. Is this another thing I should have known and I'm being, like, I'm clearly not a gamer because I don't... Ugh. Noxious because... Okay. Okay, let's see. Earth Warding, Naga Kabuto of Perception. +9 resistance against Earth Magic. +7 Perception. +9 resistance, +7 Perception. +9 resistance, +7 Perception.
Okay.
Hey baby, what's this?
Another one.
Oh, you made another one this time with a sticker?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
Now it says, hi Dad on it. Hi Dad.
Yeah. Gotta make one for Mom that says hi.
Hi, Mom. When did you get that? You just get that?
I found this.
Yeah.
I found it downstairs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mama said I can use it.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you've got like a bunch of little mini, you get a bunch of little mini post-it note things.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool, but it's not something you're going to be able to watch, honey, because it'd be...
Yeah, but this area is fine.
This area is fine.
It's cool.
Well, of course it's cool, because you're my daughter and you're awesome. Of course it's cool.
What's that? Daddy, what's that sound? I hear a lot of sounds.
Yeah, those are sounds from this dungeon that I'm in. And yeah, rye bread, I certainly eat, Neto, and I like rye bread, actually. Okay.
Now it might hurt if you start banging into walls. Ow! Ow!
You think that would hurt?
Yeah.
It could definitely hurt. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, you're getting out of this dungeon.
I am getting out of this dungeon, that's right. I gotta get moving. I'm gonna go into the sewers.
Out of here. It is a dungeon. It has to be.
Yes, I feel strong.
It has to be what, inside a castle?
Yeah, it also has to be this walking area.
Right, well I'm breaking out of the locked area is what it is.
Oh.
See, so I broke out of it as well. What's up, your points, Moot? Has my daughter beaten Super Mario Brothers yet? No, we've played a little bit of Scribblenauts and stuff like that, but we kind of limit her video screen access and stuff like that. Over time, she'll be able to do it, but... yes, we should be safe now. Great Asha, I'm too old for these adventures. Things got complicated. You have to understand, the Cartel League has existed for years, and it never seeked a full secession. Never seeked. And it never improper grammar seeked. Sought. It never sought a full secession, just a greater autonomy for Carthel and Peninsula. In the aftermath of the Second Eclipse, the movements toughened. This resulted in the recent coup d'etat, as they say in the Greyhound Duchy. Having gained the support of the Blackguard mercenaries we know all too well now, the radicals stormed the palace known as the Vigil, the siege of Carthel's ruling council. Nobody knows what happened to the council members, but nothing was heard from them since. Before long, Blackguard squadrons are patrolling the streets imposing martial law, and then the radicals started to purge their ranks of their more moderate elements. How did the Blackguard get involved? The Blackguard mercenaries always had their presence in Carthel. From what I heard, the new leader of the radicals, a man named Marcus Wolf, managed to hide the whole of the Carthel chapter of the Guard to help with his coup. Was it done with gold or with promises? Your guess is as good as mine. But Marcus is only the face of this operation. I managed to discover there's another man pulling the strings from the shadows. His name is Dunstan. Wait, what? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, why not have my daughter play Typing of the Dead? I've seen Typing of the Dead. Educational.
Dun, dun, dun. Somebody walks out.
And somebody walks out and goes like, hey.
And he's really actually a nice guy. And he's saying, hey.
Oh, that's awesome, Psychotic. I'm glad to hear about your cat, man. That's good. I obtained this information by bribing a disgruntled pocket captain.
Tell them that I heard that I played Master.
Oh, yes. She does want to point out, she plays lots of board games with us. She plays Mice and Mystics. You guys should look that up. That's a good game. And she also plays Mousetrap. You guys know what Mousetrap is, right? Do people know the game Mousetrap?
It's an old game.
It's an older game. Yeah, but it's a great game, though. Mousetrap is tremendous. So she's played that with us. She's played other games. So, yeah. She's going to be a gamer. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. As she gets older, we gradually introduce her to other stuff. So, in the long run, she'll be watching stuff for sure. Yeah, Mousetrap. I know some people did because they were in here when I was talking, when she came in to talk to me about Mousetrap. And they had mentioned that they knew about it. Is the volume too low? I can turn up a bit. No Warhammer with my daughter. No, I don't play Warhammer with her.
What's Warhammer?
Warhammer is like, it's like a war game with like...
It's like that these people have hammers when they're in the war and all they do is bang people and say bang, bang, ow, ow, ow.
Yes, that's exactly what they do. They hit each other and go bang, 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 bang. Ladders and snakes. What other games have you played? You played Candyland.
Yeah.
Yep.
I played that at school.
You played that at school, and you played it with me too. And you played what else have you played? You've played the Penguin game.
Yeah. Give me back my fish! No, I'm taking it. No, give me back.
She's 6. Here, come in front of the camera and say hi. Here she is.
Hi.
That's my daughter. Here, back up. Go. Oh wait, I guess it's that you're not high enough. Hurry up. There she is. Yeah, she's 6. She is 6 years old. And skip rope. No, she has a skip rope. She has a skip rope that she does some
Yes,
stuff with.
But I don't know how to do skip.
Yeah, she hasn't learned how to do skip rope yet, but she's working on it.
But now we have to untie a knot.
Yeah, there's a knot in the rope. That's right.
Because I made it into a lasso.
Mm-hmm.
Be cowboy.
She's finishing her kindergarten year, Netowin, so her first year.
I don't know how much.
Let's see. Dragon Spear says, hi, daughter of Arv. So does Wolf Phoenix. They say hi.
Oh, Phoenix.
Wolf Phoenix, yeah.
That's funny.
She thinks your name is funny, Wolf Phoenix. We also, EXE fan says hello. Your sister's twin daughters is 6 today? Cool. Very cool. Sir Tifi's nephew is turning 6. A lot of people are 6.
And my friend Ruby and Asher, who was in my kindergarten class, today was their birthday.
Mm-hmm. How old do they turn?
6.
They turned 6. Both 6 today.
And,
Yet,
and also, on the cupcakes, it showed our initials.
mm-hmm. Oh, so they had your initials on a cupcake?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I sit next to Asher.
Very cool. Yeah, kindergarten is like her first year of school. So then she goes first grade, second grade. So she'll be in first grade next year.
And it goes up to 8th.
8th grade, and then she goes on to high school and then college. And by then, Daddy Arv hopefully is going to have all of his books published and will be making more money so he can afford to send her to all these places. Yeah, teach her to do life skills like how to get a loan and do taxes. I know, right? You speak the truth, Psychotic. You speak the truth. Welcome back, Law. This is for Mommy, and you can actually bring that to her. It's a label, a shipping label that she brought up. Whoa, there's another one. Another label.
Why do they keep on coming out?
Because she's printing more than one.
Hey, stop it.
So many things printing. What's up, Div? Grandpa, you mean Dad. All right. Back into the game in a minute, once they're done with this. She'll start correcting my typos in no time. Yeah. It's true.
Stop it, you silly thing. Oh,
Careful of your head.
next time you should stop making these.
Oh.
Oh, another one? Okay, Daddy, I think you should keep this out.
It's all these shipping labels, just in case. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, welcome back, Law. You mean Grandpa. That's what's going to happen. Sorry, my daughter came in to say hi, so give me 1 second. We'll get back into the game. I'm just about to leave. I'm just talking to Falagar right now. About to leave this dungeon. I guess so.
Do.
That's right. Oh, Lawkeeper says hi, Cenobine.
That's a funny name.
Yeah, she thinks your name is funny too, Lawkeeper.
Aw. I know you're gonna print another one out. Yes, I do know. You gotta put one out.
Tell her to give me a shout out. Noob Keeper. All right. Thanks, baby. I love you. Don't forget your pad and your pen.
I need to let it go.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're just moving on here. Okay. I obtained this information by bribing a disgruntled blackguard captain. Unfortunately, it led to me being arrested and that captain being executed. I'm sorry I couldn't discover more about Dunstan, his role in this conspiracy. Maybe Hamza would know more. Suddenly you hear footsteps down the nearest tunnel. You prepare for battle, but the interloper turns out to be Zuleika. Father, are you alright? Zuleika, my dear. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Yes, I'm fine. These intrepid young raiders. These interpid.
Fine.
These intrepid young raiders. You guys know about that, right? Intrepid? It's like intrepid, but different. These intrepid young raiders rescued me from the Blackguard's dungeons. You'll tell me the whole story later, Father. We need to leave now. Yes, yes, of course. I suggest we go to the crag. The Pirate King is an old friend of mine. I'm sure he'll offer me shelter. I hope we'll meet again, my friends. This guy, I have this image that this guy is the most interesting man in the world. I don't always get rescued by raiders, but when I do, I prefer Arvinaron.
Farewell.
Thanks, now I gotta go freaking rehire all my guys. Clown. The lawn keeper. Welcome into the stream, the lawn keeper. Oh man. The lawn keeper. Oh, good times, good times. Okay, what do we got here? Report to John Morgan. Report to John Morgan. Wow. Okay. So I've got to get all the way out. And I hear a lot of facehuggers around. Awesome. That's Giltonum's creation? Oh, the lawn keeper is Giltonum? What's up, Gilt? Get off my lawn! I know. I totally should do that. Okay, have a good nap, Dragon. Yeah, what's going on with that? Sir Tiffy, what's up? Wow, that's as light as it gets with light? Whoa, man. Oh.
Something following us. Kill it.
All right, let's throw up.
Wow.
Let's throw up an arcane ward and have one of those. And how about you throw out some cyclones? His real one by force. Sounds good. See you later, Net. Is the delay bad today? Oh. Man, I thought they keep going backwards and forwards on that. I thought they improved it, and then all of a sudden it's like it's not fixed now.
Great. Enemies to kill.
Well, thank you for that.
Okay, Cyclone. There. Alright. Let's get a poison cloud up there. Destiny up there. Hello, facehuggers. What is with this resistance thing? You can almost have enough to cast that twice, which would be really useful. Oh, I got you. I got you. Dude, stop resisting. Have a cyclone. Can't because you're out of mana, because of course. Hello, facehuggers. Those spells do not work as well against them.
I'm doomed.
Cursed? You're not doomed. Actually. Oh my god, really? Man. Still got guys down there. Monty on the Run? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Cyclone. Go, go, gadget, cyclone. I think those are spiders, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, elite giant spiders. You guys are affected by these spells.
And stay down!
Too much trouble.
I'm just going to have you use one of the antidotes because we got a million of them. Alright, let's get that going on there. Too much stuff is right. I've got to get somewhere and sell this stuff. Oh, Commodore 64 game? Really? That's the entrance to Lost City. That's interesting. Okay. All I gotta do is get out of these sewers.
Thanks.
And then head to the city. Lost City level 3. Okay. I already cleared out the Lost City level 3, so I'm going to explore these sewers first. Actually, wait, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here, and I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to go do my F5 business and quick save a bunch as I go around these other areas. Aha, I got another one of these. Dark side. The Deadlord is destroyed, his fortress falls asunder, but a sinister laugh steals the victory's last thunder. Fools, it was only my puppet, you have been cheated. From the dark side, the true evil remains undefeated. The prophecy is coming to its end. The division into two parts will soon mend. In his pyramid, the guardian is forced to hide. And so the usurper may rule with hands untied. My God, the rhythm of these things. The heroes find a friend, evil's enemy of old. Together they march on the dark stronghold. The battle begins, the champion makes his choice. Evil is destroyed at last, and two worlds rejoice. You know he's got it going on. You know he'd like to beat him. But he can't really do it, because his rhythm is... don't see them. Really, really, really dreadful rhythm and scansion. Alright. God damn it with the extra face huggers.
Yes, I feel strong.
Huh, interesting. I never had a Commodore 64. I don't know if any one of you, maybe Dragon if he's 36, are old enough to remember the Commodore PETs, the PETs. Like they were the school versions. I had them in my middle school. Middle school? Yeah, and my high school too, I guess. I guess not my middle. I didn't have my middle school. That's not true. I had them in my high school. Oh, the slums. Okay. Well, let's hit the slums then. Oh, you're 38, Wolf? Well, do you remember? I don't know if they would have had it by you. 'Cause you're... Wolf, correct me if I'm wrong. You're German, right? Is it German, or are you from the Netherlands? I don't remember if you're German or from the Netherlands. Okay. Now, where am I? I have got to sell some stuff. Pronto.
So that's Cassau. Not too shabby.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
I wonder if I'm going to get attacked while I'm in here. That's possible, I guess. French. Okay. That's right, I knew you were French. I forgot. Oops, wrong way. Yes, we have Shalasa.
Huh? Why? I'm not in the mood to talk, okay?
Okay, here we go. think I already have all this stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. The CPC 6128. I don't know if I know that one, actually. Oh, I better not go back to the jail. I just escaped the jail. Let's head into the Harbor District. I gotta go hit up a store. Good to see everyone in the chat today. I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Arvin Eleron. I play a variety of different games, but they tend to be focused on story and narrative because I'm an author. So I like that kind of thing. And I tend to have a focus on story and narrative-based games, so a lot of RPGs and some adventure games like Assassin's Creed, things like that, and the Batman games of that sort. I'm playing Might and Magic Legacy. Next, I also play the Fighting Fantasy game book series, and if you want to know more about that, check out some of the highlights. You'll see them. And I am looking forward to when I finish this game. I've been really having fun with this game. We're going to do Scorpion Swamp, which is book 8 in the Fighting Fantasy game book series. And then we're going to be moving on to play the Papers, Please. And then after that, we're going to be playing the Tesla Effect, courtesy of Kilobyte, who's in the stream, who was kind enough to get that for me. To gift it to me, which is very nice of him. And then after that, we're going to see. I have reached out to Supergiant Games to see if I can get them on the stream to talk about Transistor. I have in the past had Stoic Studios, the guys who did the Banner Saga, on stream. I have had the guys from Harebrained Schemes who did Shadowrun Returns on stream. I'm going to be having a Warlock 2 stream in the not-too-distant future with one of the guys who did voiceovers, Gray Dibbick, one of my regular viewers, and the guy who wrote the book tied into Warlock 2, John Helfers, who's a friend of mine, an editor and author as well. So that's going to be happening. And then June 20th, I'm going to be having the guys from Larian Studios, Sarah Bayless, actually one of the writers for Larian Studios' Divinity Original Sin. She'll be on stream to chat as well. So that's what we got coming up over the next month or so. Thank you, Law. Okay. Wait. I needed water magic.
Why are you in such
Hold on a moment. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. So that takes care of that. Now... Got that. Now I've got to go... Now I got to go sell some stuff. Some stuff needs to be sold.
City like this at night, watch out for thieves. Worse.
Yes, I am going to be streaming Papers, Please. That's the next video game I'm going to play, Law. I'm going to play this, depending on where the Transistor thing falls. Because if they say that they're able to do Transistor, then I'm going to have to move that to the front of the line. But otherwise, Fighting Fantasy Game Book Scorpion Swamp is going to be after this game, and then the next game after that is Papers, Please. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, here we go. For those of you who have not seen this before, this is the way that we like to handle things. We start by giving this person the Earthwarding Imperial Boots of the Warlord. I also like to give them the Seismic Dwarven Flame Spear of Might. Actually, I'll hold off on that, but I'm not going to hold off on the Naga Kabuto of Perception, or the Moon Talisman, or another Moon Talisman. How about a Repeater Crossbow? You should have some Minotaur Gauntlets of the Stabber. Have you ever had an Acolyte Staff? How about a Cotton Robe? You know you should have an Imperial Helm. I think you need an Archmage's O, perhaps a Unicorn Hornbow. You know what's good is Dwarven Armor. I also like a Repeater Crossbow. You might want to consider the Earthwarding Elven Boots of the Water Magic Scholar, and oh, by the way, the Arcane Warding Griffin Ring of the Alchemist, and oh, by the way, the Umbral Silk Sword of Stasis. And you might want to have the Steel Gauntlets and perhaps an Acolyte's Ring, maybe a Majestic Shield, another Majestic Shield, a Dwarven Circlet, an Acolyte Staff, and last but not least, a Griffin Ring. I love doing that. The guy's just like... It's freaking annoying, is it really? Ooh. Oh, it requires Expert of Bow. I should have made it rhyme. That's what I should have done. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Fear of mana draining. That's cool. Are you an expert in the spear? I gotta level up his expert of spear at some point. Yeah, it's actually not as useful as you might think. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I have anything to repair, do I? Can't believe I gotta go get that lady again because they demand that I do it this way. It's really annoying. Okay. Items traded in. Let's take a look and see what my skills are and see what masteries I need. So let's see. I have to write these down because there's so many of them. So let's see what we got. Let's see. Water magic is fine. So I need air magic grandmaster.
What are you doing?
There we go. And then I need earth magic master. Actually, no, I can already level that, so never mind. So I need... So that's basically it. Air magic grandmaster for him. Okay. Then for him, I need primordial magic grandmaster. And I know where that person is. I just need to get him promoted to archmage to be able to get that. I need magical focus. Let's see. Other things I need. I think that may be all for him. Okay. Let's see. I need warfare master. Yes. I need shield grandmaster. And I think I need to be promoted to shield guard to get that. Whoops. There we go. And I need dual wield grandmaster. Okay, and I need endurance master. Let's see. Is there an endurance master in this place? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Cosmic circle. All right, let me go hit up the cosmic circle and buy some stuff.
Why are you in such a rush?
Yeah, I heard really to go back to what you said, Poke, I had heard really good things about Papers, Please, and I watched Foom playing it, and it seemed like it was pretty cool. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's buy a couple more of those. Let's buy another one of those. Got 87,000 gold, so I'm not really concerned about money at this point. Let's see. Superior health. How about superior mana? Supreme health. And supreme mana. Okay. Alright. Seems like we're in pretty good shape there. Oh, what was... the other thing I wanted to check was the armor, her vampire armor leveled up. And let's see, vampire armor. 16 resistance against light magic, 14% of the damage dealt into health. Deals 24 damage to the attacker for each successful melee attack. 21 armor value. Yeah, that's what I thought. Such a shame. Oh well.
It's getting late.
Yeah, I've heard it gets pretty crazy. I had heard that it gets pretty crazy. Okay. So now we have to report to John Morgan, right? And the Forge of Heroes. So let's... So we're going to do the Forge of Heroes first. We're going to wrap that up, and then we're going to report to John Morgan, and that will probably bring us into Chapter 3, I would guess. second. Hold on 1 second, sorry guys. Just hang on, says, give me a second. I didn't recruit a PNJ. What's a PNJ? I had a henchman, but I had to fire her so I could rescue Falagar, which is annoying. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So I have to go to the Forge of Heroes, which is right there. Thought it was close by.
You hear that? Nah. No, it's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, henchman. Yeah, I know. I had one. I had the potion maker, and I had other ones. But every time you get one of these people, you have to fire them, which means I got to go all the way back to pick her up again.
Ancient ruins full of
Alright.
treasures, untouched for 5
Well,
centuries.
thank you for
My
that.
raider sense is tingling.
Alright, let's wrap up this darkness ward. Yeah, I got you, man. Yes, no, unfortunately, unfortunately the henchmen go way too often. Luminal Forge, level 4. Actually, I don't even know where to go to put the Shard of Darkness in. They're all there. Water, fire, air, earth, and light. The only one I'm missing is dark. I don't entirely know where to find that. I guess we'll find out. Elemental Forge level 3. And actually, now that I think of it, it should pop up on the side of the window. What? There we go. It should pop up over here when the Shard of Darkness, because I do have it, right? Let me just confirm. I'm pretty sure I got it. Yeah, right there. Shard of Darkness, a piece of purple crystal. So all I need to do, once I get to the right level, it'll actually pop up and show. So I may need to go down to level 1, that may be the problem. But it'll show over there if I can use a particular item that I have in that level. Okay, yeah. So I need to get to level 1. Okay, let's do that. I watched Durbin playing some of Wolfenstein. I was like, yep, first-person shooter. I've seen it many times. What's up, Thor? Good to see you, man. I did play the original Castle Wolfenstein way back in the day. What do people think of it so far? I heard that it got, like, mixed reviews. It was okay, but people didn't love it.
Thanks.
Is that the general consensus, or...? There we are. So bright. So bright. Ah.
Great. You forgot to take a bath?
Wow. I guess you know why I keep thinking I don't know why it's working on them, and then I realize that this is prime magic, not dark magic. So I need to remember that.
Well, thank you for that. Yanahwa, Busuka, Busuka.
So no, what are people's thoughts about Wolfenstein? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Your expectations were so low, really? That's interesting. I definitely am gonna need Darkness Ward in here. Whoa, this place is... Wow. Okay. Interesting. It seems like it. Yeah, this is like this little teleporter puzzle up here. The Darkness Ward area. Very fun gunfight. A lot of stupidity of the Nazis. Oh, really? You know, I feel like, couldn't you take any review of any FPS over the last 10 years, and wouldn't one of the biggest objections be the fact that the game...
Thank you for that.
Wouldn't one of the biggest objections be the fact that the game... Sorry. That the game has bad artificial intelligence? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like that's the thing that everybody... I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that it just seems like that's the thing that everybody does. You know, like, everybody immediately is like, oh, you know, AI. It's like... You'd think that they'd get it right eventually. Like, this is the one thing that an FPS needs. It's like action games that are forever having trouble with the camera. And you're like, at some point, are you guys going to get the camera right? You know, like, at some point, are you going to make the camera work? You know? Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, I think. No, I believe you. I believe that it's not Child's Play EXE, but like... Oh, that's interesting, Div. That's interesting. That's interesting. When they do make good IA, people bitch about it being broken and cheating. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I'm sure it's not that easy to do. I just think that, like, of all the things you could do, that seems the most, like, likely possibility. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing you'd think would be most important. No.
Yes, I feel strong.
I did that wrong. Oh, really? Okay, let's see. We want that. So I'm gonna guess that means now... Damn, I thought that was right. Okay, we do that. We go here. We go back here. Okay. Then maybe it's... Okay, I think I may have another idea. So I go here. Then I go here. Then I go... Wow. Huh. That's interesting. Let me just make sure that... Okay. I wanted to make sure that the direction that you go into the teleporter doesn't have an effect on it, but it doesn't seem to. Okay, so they need to go here. Go here. Then I go here. So I don't go there. Here. Here. There. Interesting. Hello, Lord VX. Welcome to the stream, sir. They dumb down AI.
Well, thank you for that.
Really? Right, okay. Okay, so it's gotta be... It definitely has to be... Wait a minute. Okay, alright. So it's definitely gotta be to the left here. It's gotta be here.
I'm voting to make camp. Anyone against?
No. Alright, so it's gotta be here. Okay. Whoa, all of a sudden this, like, now it's reacting differently. Aha! I don't entirely know how I did that, but something changed. Alright, I'm gonna get into a fight with a dark elemental here in just a second. So give me just a moment.
I feel stronger.
Time to get buffed up, peoples. They're confused with the humor in the game, yeah. I'm not gonna need a light ward, but I will definitely need that. The Earth Ward. Alright, then last but not least, vehicle up to full. Alright, here we go.
Are you afraid of the dark? The sky's power is in me.
Completed quest, Forge of Vision.
You will be. Great. Enemies to kill.
Ow. Start with a cleave. Pain reflection reflects 20% of all damage dealt back to the attacker. Jeez. Sounds awful. Okay, regeneration on this thing is going to be a must. I wonder if I heal myself if that would hurt him. That'd be kind of funny. Whoa, nice. I'm not as bad as that. Nice.
Looks powerful.
New heroes rise by 6 elements forged, as planned unexpectedly. By Melassa, a blessing is granted. What was once hidden you shall now see. Asha created darkness to fill the emptiness. So close to the void it became the realm of death and madness. In the depths of the dark you'll find truths light would not dare reveal. Can you learn them and keep your sanity? Others have crossed that threshold and now wield nothingness as a banner. They call themselves the Nethermancers. Their leader is a trickster, just like me, but his jokes are hollow and poisonous. He shall be defeated, but not by you. You have your own battles to fight, and your foes are dark enough.
All right. That quest is finished, peoples. I did it. I defeated the Forge. Woohoo! And that means I now have all the blessings. Blessing of Melassa, the gift of spotting secrets hidden from mortal eyes. Each party's member resistance to dark magic is also increased by 5. Oh yeah. Health. And I want you to identify that dagger. Radiant Trider Dagger of Perception, 14 damage light, plus 9 perception. That's pretty cool, except you need to be an expert of dagger to wield it, so it's useless. No big deal. Okay. So does that mean that I have a permanent Whispering Shadows on me? I don't know if Sundare, what's up, man? What's going on, dude? I don't know if Certifi is still here. But if Certifi is still here, could you tell me, is that the case, Certifi? Is it the case that I can now continually, I can see all these things without having to cast Whispering Shadows? Because that'd be pretty awesome if that were the case. Pulsing Black Liquid is going to be...
Yes!
And that's going to be...
I'm no expert, but this
weakness.
is valuable.
Ooh, nice. 20% less damage, 20 damage each turn. That's pretty cool. What's up, Hippo? Good to see you, man. You had your last wisdom tooth removed. They were like, oh no, we've never seen anyone like this. Alright, well, I'm glad you got all the wisdom teeth out, man. How does it feel to have no wisdom at all? 10 resistance against dark magic, 10 resistance against dark magic, plus 4 levels of dark magic. Dagger of Agony, 6% chance to inflict the agony condition. Orb of Melassa's Breath. Silk Robe of Dark Feedback.
Dark feedback is dark materials.
Okay. Alright. Feels min-max, bro. That's funny. You'll always have that, yes. You'll always have the charisma. So no one happens to know
I feel strong.
if I have a permanent whispering, what do you call it on this now? Alright, now we can continue with the main quest, but I got that side quest finished. I'm inclined to feel rather proud of myself that I completed these quests. So proud of myself, I'm going to have another piece of this dark chocolate. When you said at least I got my charisma, Sundare, I read that as like the Leroy Jenkins, at least I got chicken. Oh, this dark chocolate's delicious, Sundare. Delicious. No. I am not 45. Okay. Ex-Grandmaster. Right, okay.
Brigands can come. Orc is waiting for them.
You know what, I'm just gonna throw in a rest.
Too much sun and wind.
I think this is where I can get my supplies to what now? Yeah, that's what I thought. 20. I thought it was a lot. The power of the dark side. Well, I just got the Shard of Darkness, so now I feel like I have the Shard of Dark Chocolate. You don't know the power of the dark side of the Force. Luke, join me and we will rule together as Father and Kappa. I want to go back and see. I don't know if I ever beat this Manticore. If I didn't, I can beat him now. I'm pretty sure I beat him already, but I may not have.
Short of wood for the campfire. Wow. Thanks.
Let's see. Milk chocolate or bust. Milk chocolate is good, but I don't like all dark chocolate. If it's too dark, it's probably.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Interesting.
Something following us. Kill it.
Hello, Governor. Yep. Aha!
I'm no expert, but this looks valuable.
I did not take care of this guy until now. Oh yeah. Took care of the Manticore. Tribal Amulet of Remedy, which I'm pretty sure is just 100% protection against poison. Whatever. Alright, let's go find, let's see where his relic is.
Something is living down there. Let's burn it!
The treacherous Queen Twidhana. Priestess Selena. The treacherous nature of Queen Twidhana is known throughout the Falcon Empire, and the War of Bitter Ashes, with its ensuing deaths and cruelties, was her darkest creation. This is an accounting of her rise to power related by travelers from the Dark Realms. Thanks, Plistian, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, if I haven't done that cave, I ought to be able to do it now, so. I know why Glog is happy. What's up, Glog? Glog is happy because he found out The Witcher 2 is available on Linux. That's why Glog is happy. It was a cold and rainy day in the peaceful forests of Ireland, and the young princess Twidhana was not yet crowned, for she had 2 brothers and 2 sisters older in age. None of her older siblings would ever bear or foster a child, for each of them would meet a tragic death. Feleron the Archer, the handsome first son of Twidhana's brood, fell in love with a lovely elven maiden from the north. Gwendon's hair was white as snow, and her skin as soft as doe skin. The little Twidhana prepared them a blackberry pie to welcome her new sister into the fold. Horror, by ill fortune, a venomous mushroom mistakenly fell into her recipe, and both bride and groom were killed along with her older sister. Twidhana mourned inconsolably alongside her family. Alas, she was young and innocent and incapable of malice. Her mother, in her grief, went so far as to proclaim that some evildoer must have come and placed the fungus in the batter whilst her daughter had turned her eye. Awesome, Glog! Twidhana's mother and father were swept away beyond the veil by a mysterious sickness the following spring, and no foul play was suspected. It was the grief of losing 2 children that had weakened their fortitude and sent them to early graves. The finger-pointing started when the next sister died. Norwellian took her bath in a gentle stream whilst Twidhana watched over her clothes. While dressing, a griffin ass bit her in 7 places, and she fell into a great sleep. Twidhana ran for help, but the healers could do nothing. Her second sister died that night. Lorelian was the smart one. It was said he could count the hairs of a porcupine using some strange 7-study algebra. Now, Twidhana's only surviving brother and king, he had her locked up in a remote cave for the remainder of her years to keep the realm safe from bad luck. The place was dark, but still dry and warm, fit for the daughter of a king. Alas, Twidhana finally revealed her true nature within that dark cabin where she plotted and planned. Seducing first the guards of their beauty, she made them her vengeful assassins. Blaming her brother for the deaths of her family and her own unlawful imprisonment, she rallied enough treacherous daggers to her cause to stage a coup. On a moonless night in the middle of winter, she accompanied 5 assassins up her brother's tree castle and killed all guards and servants. It is said that she herself slit King Lorelian's throat and placed the bloody crown upon her own head. This, my friends and servants of Elrath, is the nature of the queen that spawned the Dark Elves. Seems obviously a fairly racist portrayal, I'd say. An unidentified relic. Is that two-handed? Why does it have to be two-handed? God, man, why you have to be two-handed? Really? Irnaron. Two-handed X. That's great. I don't use two-handed. 4 relics that for whatever reason I can't use. That one's because I need to get expert of bow. That's the problem there. She needs to build up her expert of bow skill, which at some point she'll be able to do. Okay, cool. Alright. Excellent. Okay, so now on we go to Castleport Myron to talk to John Mulgan. Mr. Board Intern. There we go. That's Sea Haven. Oh, I don't think I've gone over here yet. Then I will do so.
Well, thank you for that.
Alright, guys.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Watch out behind
There are
us!
enemies ahead.
Whoa! Really just block that, really.
Wow. Ah.
Ow, 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 ow. This is gonna be interesting.
Enemy is flanking us.
Ow, ow. How can you miss that? How can you miss that? How can you miss that? God, man.
I'm hurt.
Thank you. There's a big lol thing. Top of the elemental forge for things you missed before. Blessing should be the same as the buff. I don't think... I know, right? I don't think there was any top part of the forge that I missed. Really? I mean, I believe there might be, I guess, but I just...
No, I do not want to die.
There's one down.
I'm hurt.
Oh my god, with the miss. Those misses are really bad. Are you hitting anybody? Oh my god, really?
And stay down.
Nice. Let's see. How about... Let's throw up an Earth Ward. Yeah, the Water Ward. You have the Water Ward? Oh, you don't. Okay. I'm gonna be immune to poison, I suspect, so let's try Blizzard. Better be something serious in this chest with this much of a guard.
Hey, that's gonna leave it alone.
No. Hello, clown. Have a seat. Whew. Wow. Man, what was all that about? Heal party? I mean, these are okay, but like, why? I don't understand. I don't know why why all that attack was worth that. That's not true, Hippo. Hey, what's up, Optic? No. There's no session tonight. It's next Thursday. What's today here? 22nd, yeah. It's next Thursday, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the 29th, is when we're doing it. So that is the deal.
Well, thank you for that.
And I will send out an email to, I only send out an email to confirm these things, basically, so I will do that.
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
Optic is another person you guys should be following if
Something
you are not
following us.
already.
Kill it!
Okay.
Yes, I feel strong.
No reason to use Cyclone on these guys. Good.
There are enemies ahead.
Whoa, that popped in there. Okay. That's green. Let's see. That up there.
Well, thank you for that.
Hello. And good night. Man, I remember when those guys absolutely tore me up back in the forge. Those guys tore me up. So anyway, I'm hoping there isn't anything else that I'm missing in the forge, but I don't think there would be. Ooh, what is it? Oh, it's a wrecked ship. Okay. I'll go check out that wrecked ship in a minute.
Brigands can come. Orc is waiting for them.
Oh, this is locking up the rest of the sea here that I had not filled in. Okay. Yes, I do think I have a few level ups, yeah. So Sir TV, is there anything else that I'm missing on the top of those things? I wouldn't think that there'd be I wouldn't think that there was anything I missed in that elemental forge, but maybe there is. Actually, wait. Whoa. No. Because I want her to have enough so that she can cast. I want her to be able to cast that Carnage thing twice before I have to restore her. Almost Grandmaster of Sword. Okay, you're not ready yet, but you are. Okay. Yes. Now I need to get to Air Magic Master. Air Magic Master. Okay, let's see. So next step is going to be... dark magic. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, so TV, I'll check that. Oh, that's right. I was like, what? Why am I not? Okay. Water magic. Right, I want to get your water magic up to the spot where I can get Grand Master status. Alright, let's head into that ship. Yeah, it's cute optic, right?
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Well, thank you for that.
Thanks for giving me a chance to cast some stuff, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see, how about a windshield? Air ward. Slide. Already did that. Light ward. Shadow cloak. Darkness ward. And you. Earth ward. Okay.
They're attacking from the side!
We're being attacked from behind! Oh!
I know we are.
And stay down!
Oh, that implosion.
Yeah! Wow. Thanks.
I like how ranged combat is getting to be somewhat viable as my guys get a little bit higher in level.
And stay down!
As an example. I'm not even going to close on you. I'm just going to hit you from range.
And stay down!
Look at that. Nasty. Absolutely nasty right there. There's some good stuff. Oh, Sir Tifi.
Well, thank you
Sir
for
Tifi,
that.
I don't know if you were here when I don't know if you were here when I asked this question, but do you know when you get this blessing of Melassa, does that permanently? It says here that it grants you the gift of spotting secrets hidden from mortal eyes. Does that mean there's a permanent whispering shadows on my party, so I no longer have to cast that spell because it's just always on my party? Do you happen to know? That would be cool. It'd be one less spell I have to worry about constantly refreshing. I'm going to check that book in a minute. Divine Right. 7 out of 9 of these books. Wow. From the depths of... Oh my god. That from Classic. That's Might and Magic... what is that? Might and Magic 6 or 7? What Might and Magic is this? I recognize that front cover. And I think that's Larry Elmore, if I'm not mistaken. It might be Larry Elmore. I don't know. You should need to cast any more. Okay, that's what I thought. Awesome. Cool. From the depths of the void came their forefathers' rival, traveling through the stars, and no one knows why. They came to this world to rain down destruction. It's said that fighting them is a divine construction. Some of this poetry, man. A cult appears, spreading the devil's lies. Rescued from certain doom, heroes shall rise. Betrayal, chaos, and deceit give them fight. They answer with steel, ruse, and true might. Seeking help from all the lords of the realm, of the great counter-offensive they take the helm. They destroy evil's hive, free the land from its stain, to christen their triumph a dark prince they can shade. Okay. Alright. Wonder bar. That's great. Okay. So now we're going to go, and now we're going to report to John Morgan. Going to report to John Morgan about what's going on. I think I almost have enough for her to be able to cast Carnage twice. Which would be pretty awesome if true. I really wish I could scroll through these maps. It's so annoying that I can't do that. It really, really is.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Alright, Earth Elementals. What's up, guys? Oh, I just used... I'm very lucky that I hit the wrong button because I was about to use Entangle on them, and I'm like, that's not likely to work. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. What's up, guys? Resistant, huh? Really?
Wow. Thanks.
There we go. Yeah, I know all about your regeneration.
I kill you.
No regeneration for you, sir. Yeah! There you go.
Yeah!
Have a good night, Earth Elementals. Turbo doesn't, yeah.
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
What the heck is this? Vilma. I'll have to check that in a minute. Ooh. Something over there, too. I almost feel like they've kind of given up on Turbo as being a thing. You know, it's almost like they're like, I am Vilma Stoneshield, Bjornsdottir of Tor Lindhath. Feel free to use this refuge, as it was built for travelers like you and I. As a shield guard, I can use my shield to protect you from harm, blocking enemy attacks before they reach you. All I'm asking is 250 gold now, and 8% of the gold we'll find during our travels. Yeah.
I hope you're...
Sign up. Block the first 4 ranged or melee attacks directed at your party each turn. Block chance is 50%. Nice! What a freaking awesome henchman.
Wait, you hear that? Nah, no, it's nothing.
Alright, let me go up and use this thing. This is my little air thing. Zip.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Watch your step. Falling into a crevice in the middle of the night is not a good idea.
And there's like teleporters all over these hills.
They're attacking from the
I
side.
needed to hit something.
Whoops. Hi. Ow.
Yes, I feel strong.
She can do it twice. Awesome.
Voila.
Hope Blizzard works on this guy. He ought to work really well. Yeah. Does work pretty well. Nice. Very nice. I really am starting to like how my party's putting together.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Is this where you tell me more about how much more awesome your party was than mine, Sir TV? I just want to be clear. I want to make sure that's what we're dealing with here. I don't think I have a fire ward. I don't know why. Oh, I guess because I don't have any fire magic. That would be a good reason. Okay.
Yes, I feel strong.
See how much damage we do before the guy even gets to me. Yeah, I know, dude. It happened to you the other day, right? We were going to be streaming the other day, and then all this stuff happened to you with this freaking nonsense with, you know, not being able to get your stuff logged in. I assume you fixed that problem, right? I assume you were able to fix that problem with the logging in and out type of thing. Hello, Governor.
And stay down.
Whoa. Egads. Keep at it, fire elemental. And how about a poison cloud? Ow.
Voila.
Yay. Good stuff.
I feel stronger.
Okay. Took him 2 weeks to respond. You can log in properly now. I know. Well, hang in there, dude. I mean, don't worry about it, man. I know it's frustrating right now, but it is gonna. In the end, it'll be worth it. You know. You were missed, sir. You were definitely missed, and we'll get you back on this next time. Dwarf Hall. Dwarf Hall. Is this the mountains where he gets the shield guard?
Well met, raiders. My name is Erling, and this is Botilda. It is not uncommon for Winter Wind scouts to train animals. Minks, badgers, sometimes bears or wolves. Me, I've always liked birds, especially owls. They are smart, faithful, and their night vision makes them great for reconnaissance. Botilda is my third bird. I've been training her for 6 years now. Alright, I am Geisley. How can I do for you? I'm a glassblower by trade. We dwarves are renowned all over Ashen for our mastery of the art of stained glass, which we use to decorate the inside of our houses, especially around our hearths. These great frescoes usually describe the heroic adventures of our ancestors. With the fire burning at the center of the house, it's like the whole history of the family comes alive on the walls. Okay. Thank you for all that information. Huh. Truly fascinating stuff. Ah. Thank you for the follow, Lasoa24. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Welcome to the Arvanauts, sir or ma'am. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, who is this? Obelisk. Vantir, is this the last one? Here are the clues you've gathered so far. Your journey begins before the gates of Sea Haven. Now walk 9 steps to blah 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 blah. Okay, so does that mean... I think that means that I've got enough of them now. I think. Follow the clues and claim your prize. Woot! Yes, I can get the legendary treasure now. Who are you? Chengbo. Dual Wheel Grandmaster. Yes! Master of the Mace. Well done, QA. I think you mean... No, not Master of the Mace. You mean you're a Dual Wheel Grandmaster. Yes, Dual Wheel Grandmaster. I am Chengbo, vassal of Daimo Juba and steward of Strandholm. Are you seeking training, or are you too on a pilgrimage? Once every 2 decades, it is customary for members of my clan to make a year-long pilgrimage all around Thalen, seeking the ancient shrines of Shalasa. But of course I wouldn't have undertaken this journey without Daimyo Jubo's knowledge and consent. She appointed her vassals Katsu, Kenta, and Arashi, good, trustworthy people, to be regents of Strandholm until I return. So, after the second eclipse and her defeat of Gerhardt Wolf, Daimyo Jubo became Duchess of the Wolf. She sent me back to Hashima to govern her lands there, around the former wolf trading post of Strandholm. It is a great honor and a great responsibility. Nice. Okay, so dual-wield Grandmaster. That's pretty badass. Yes. You get a 1 additional strike with your offhand weapon while performing a melee attack. Yeah. 2 strikes, plus my damage is increased by 0.7% for each point of your might. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. And I got to get my prize. Things are starting to come together, people. Starting to come together. Alright, let's explore the rest of this. Then I want to get my legendary treasure, whatever it is. And then we'll report to John Morgan. Alright, let's head down there.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
We are getting close to Father Sky now.
Okay. So we're going to explore the rest of this area. We're going to get this stuff covered, the rest of this area, and then we're going to get that legendary treasure. And then we will turn in the quest, and that will advance the main story.
Yes, I feel strong.
Go there yet. some other, like, temple or something over there. Okay, not going there yet. What have we here?
I'm voting we make camp. Who's with me?
Alright. Let's see what's in here. Come, there's enough room for all around the fire. There's also some mutton left. Help yourselves. I am Arnon Blackbeard Ranverson of the Winterwind Clan. I've always been gifted
Always
with a
happy to
crossbow.
help, if asked
When I was a
nicely.
wee boy, I managed to bullseye a black bear from 50 meters, hence the name I received during my coming-of-age ceremony. You want me to train you? Then prove your worth. There are 5 targets hidden around this refuge. Find them all and shoot them. I don't entirely know what that means, but we dwarves of Clan Winterwind are most outgoing of all of our kind. We are the ones most likely to be found on the surface or dealing with outsiders, and most non-dwarves have never met a dwarf of another clan. Although things are different here in the peninsula since the fall of Sudgerd forced members of all clans to go live among the other races or return to Grinhelm. Okay, I don't really understand what he means about this. Shoot all 5 targets? So we're in the Vantir range now, so I might be able to get the Lost Caravan and get his shield guard thing covered up here also. So am I in the Vantir range? I think I may be in the Vantir range right this second, which would be pretty amazing if that were true. That would be actually really awesome, because I can get a bunch of stuff tied up here.
Climbing a mountain at night. Whose great idea was this? Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Great. I need something to hit.
And stay down!
So these things count as enemies? I'm not entirely sure they thought this through particularly. Oh boy.
Well, thank you for that.
Let's see. Osuka. Okay. I know, right, Ned? And do it up. Cyclone. See how many times I can hit them with this as they come towards me. Lots of damage. It's not going to do damage to him. That's fine. Ow, ow, ow.
And stay down!
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I feel strong.
Let's get the cyclone up here. I'm really starting to dig the way my party is coming together. starting to like it. Let's see. Let's do that.
I feel strong.
Walk right into it. There you go. Talking about. Yes, hello. Yep, she can do it twice. That's awesome. Kaboom. Excellent. Let's just throw a rest in there. Good. Alright.
We are getting close to Father Sky now.
Let's see what else we've got as far as targets are concerned. I will come back to that. And I can also find the caravan up here. So I'm doing the crossbow Grandmaster thing and this other stuff while I'm up here. I hope everyone is doing well here, by the way. Hope everyone is hanging in there. Ah. Okay. 2 of 5. Here's another one.
I kill you.
I kill this target. Okay, let's see what we got over here. You mean in the sorcery project? Gee,
Looks powerful.
I'd say 3 is a good default number, Net. I'd say 3. That's a good default number. Fire Warding Griffin Ring of Remedy. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, still looking for the other. See, that was 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna guess there's a couple over there too. Yep.
There are enemies ahead.
I kill you.
Okay, so that means there's one more someplace. See if I can find where it is before I have to take one of these teleporters around.
Wow. Thanks.
Where is that other
Careful.
one over here?
Don't want to fall from up here.
No. Okay, so maybe it's up top. Only one more of those things left.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Ooh, that's like something messed up there.
Well, thank you for that.
Let's activate all our stuff.
Busuka, busuka.
Oh shoot.
Enemies ahead.
Hello, scary-looking griffin. Let's get some. Let's get a poison cloud out there. Okay. What's up, Griffin? Ow, that wasn't very impressive.
Stay down.
Nice. That's an awesome looking griffin. They did a good job with a lot of the character models on this game. I think there's a lot of the character models that are pretty impressive looking, monster models and things like that. Marty Axe War. Hey, what's up, Puff? For audio and video stuttering. What's up, Pava? I hope it's not stuttering, but if it is, I am sorry to hear it.
Did I mention how much I hate heights?
Oh god.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Yes, I am strong.
Hopefully that shield guard is going to get some use right here. It's a good start. Wow.
That hurts.
I do not want to die.
Ow. Ow.
Like a mule.
Yeah. Nice. What's up, Garrow? Long time, man. Oh, and he wishes to... not that I'm thinking of off the top of my head. That's really sad. The griffin's like, I like that griffin model a lot. Yeah, not at the moment. I can't think of anything that when it's going to be like the minute you do it. Of course, I'm going to be like, hey, you know. Eventually, of course,